Hi, this is Steve from YourCreativeLife.com, talking today about the importance of deadlines in your writing career. Now, you may say to yourself when you're writing something, and I know there's tons of stress involved whenever anything gets written, whether it's a play or a screenplay or a teleplay, or even an outline or a synopsis or a poem or a book proposal. Uh, all of those things can be incredibly stressful. And I understand that stress makes lots of people, including creative people and writers like you and me, a little bit nervous. But here's the thing about deadlines that's so important. If you are on a television writing staff, the deadlines that you're given, let's say you're handed a script and the showrunner says, I would like to get it back to you next Tuesday or next Thursday or on Sunday or whenever the deadline is. It's so important to observe that deadline and respect it. And here's why. You're going to return that script and turn it in, and that showrunner is then going to read it over and maybe do a revision, need to do some rewriting, maybe need to hand it to a senior writer to do some rewriting on, maybe review it and turn it back to you to ask you to work on certain sections. Also, if it's late in the season and late in the game, that script may have to go very quickly from the showrunner with a few revisions straight to production, to a director, to actors and other people, costumers and set decorators and location scouts and casting people. And so the sense of that deadline becomes very important when you consider the whole team, because your deadline is not just about you, it's about everybody else who needs to do something with the blueprint of your script once you're done with it. And so the notion of you being willing to let go and surrender a script that of course is not perfect, because nothing is perfect, but to respect the deadline and say, this is the best I can do, or here's my best effort, here showrunner, here production, here director, here writer, here other writers or actors or whoever, that is a very key and important skill for any writer who's interested in television to have, nourish, nurture, and maintain. And so I'm here to tell you that if you happen to be in a class run by somebody who's in the industry, who is either hiring now or someday will hire you or potentially could, you really should respect those deadlines in a class. Because if you're the person who always hands stuff in late, then when it's time to hire people and this person is considering knowing you and knowing that you're a person who hands in things late, it may certainly impact their desire to hire you or not to hire you. And that's the importance of deadlines. Really valuable to think about no matter where you are in your writing career, because it's going to always be in play. And if you want to put your best foot forward and continue doing that, then you got to respect deadlines no matter what, whether it's a class, whether you're on a show, whether you're turning in an outline, whether you're turning in a scene, respect the deadline. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Go check out YourCreativeLife.com, which is my hub for all things writing, where I can help you move your writing career along if you're interested in television or film or plays. I coach writers to do all that. You can also find some free stuff, like a link to this YouTube page, which you should subscribe if you're here. I put out new videos every single week. You can also subscribe to my free newsletter and find a link to the Secret Writer podcast, which is our podcast that we call Therapy for Writers. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.